Hello you guys, welcome to a new vlog. So we are starting off with my CT scan results and I kind of want to go through how I found out. I woke up today with no call from my doctor and I do have like this portal thing going through the imaging center that I went to get the CT scan. They said that the results might be on there even before my doctor calls me. So I was like, okay, like I woke up and I immediately was like, let me check that. Well, I saw the results and I got to see the results of like each one of my organs. It showed that I have a hernia, which I've known that. I actually got it from getting a full hysterectomy, a 21-inch incision. So yeah, they said that that might happen to me and it did. So I knew I had that, but that was in the results. And then something else I knew that I had is I have a benign tumor on my adrenal gland, which is actually pretty common. I've known about this for years, so I knew that. But the big thing that I was looking for was, what does it say about my bladder? Because I was very scared that my cancer did come back and I was scared that it came in the form of bladder cancer. That is what I have been just like dying about on the inside, for the lack of a better term, just constant anxiety and intrusive thoughts and just like tons of fear. But there's nothing on my bladder, there's nothing in my bladder. The results said I have a remarkable, as they call it, remarkable bladder. That's just like the technical term they use. So I literally was worrying for nothing. So then I kept going through and I was like, okay, well, it has to be something. Well, so it turns out that I have a 6mm kidney stone in my kidney. It's non-obstructable. And then I immediately Googled it and it says that you can have blood in your urine from having this. And I was like, oh my God. And just instantly, I just felt so relieved. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna call my doctor because I'm reading these results. I see them, I know how to comprehend them, but I would like my doctor to talk to me about them. So when I called, the nurse said that my doctor didn't see anything on there to be alarmed about and everything looked fine and that I should still go to the urologist. But I mentioned to the nurse that it does say that I have a 6mm kidney stone. And I was wondering, like, is that what is causing my symptoms? So she's like, oh, okay, hold on, I'll ask him. She went and asked him and he said that, yeah, that's probably what is causing it, but still see the urologist, especially because that kidney stone is kind of big. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what they're gonna want me to do with that. But the issue is I called, and since I'm a new patient, my appointment isn't until November. So that's pretty far from now. So I don't know if like I should like ask to be referred to somewhere else that could see me sooner, or like what I should do. I'm kind of like in a conflicting area right now, but ultimately I just feel kind of stupid for feeling so scared that something worse was wrong with me. Like a kidney stone isn't a good thing, but it's very common. I've had them before and it's much better than the alternative. I just feel bad because I have worried a lot of you. A lot of you have reached out to me and been so sweet and so kind and so supportive. And it like makes me emotional and I just appreciate so many of you. You guys have no idea like the good vibes and thoughts. And I know that I don't believe in God, as I am agnostic, but so many of you have prayed for me. And in my opinion, that's just another version of sending out positive thoughts. So all the positive thoughts, all the positive vibes, I have felt them so much recently and I just appreciate you guys so much. And I really hope that it is just this massive kidney stone that is causing these issues. And from the looks of it, it is. I'm just really glad that I've chosen to quit smoking. I have chosen to drink nothing but water. Yeah, I had a small icy at the movie theater like recently, like over a week ago, but it's like I'm not gonna be perfect, but like I no longer drink soda and I am making better changes to my life every single day. And wow, I just feel super relieved. And it's like I just love life. I love life so much and life is beautiful. It can be hard, but it's like worth it. And like I said, I thought I was going towards doom. I thought it was my end. During my whole uterine cancer journey, I completely disassociated. It's almost as if it didn't even happen to me as a person. So I feel like that's why like so many people, when they're like, Amberlynn, wasn't that your rock bottom? Like what happened truly? Honestly, it's because I disassociated the whole time. I felt unreal. I felt like I was in dreamland, more so a nightmare. but it just didn't feel like it was happening to me. And during this whole thing of me being really scared that my cancer did come back, I had moments where I did disassociate, but for the most part, I have felt every fear. I have felt so scared, and I have gone through so much regret and just like thinking back to like everything I should have done after being diagnosed with cancer. And I was like, fuck, I might have really fucked up. It's like just feeling all those things and having this scare, like it just really puts things into perspective for me. And I just want to continue making positive choices in my life. I'm not the beacon of health. I have health problems. I'm 33 years old, and every day I just get older. I don't want to continue looking back saying, I should have done that. I should have changed then. So there's really only one thing I can do moving forward, and that is just be better. So I'm going to bingo with my mom, and instead of getting a large Diet Coke as much as I want to, I'm gonna get a water. There's tons of water options, and I'm like, which one do I want? All right, I think I'm gonna get this guy right here. Pure water. There's this store next to the bingo place, and my mom's looking at it through the window because it's closed. Someone made their cat out of rocks, and it says, "My cat rocks." Get it? So I'm currently outside with Twinkie, but I just want to let you know that I won at bingo 3 times. I literally have no idea how it happened, but it did. Sometimes I get lucky and I'll win multiple times a night, but then I won't win for months. It doesn't make sense. So I want to give just a little bit of an update on semaglutide and how I'm doing on it. So tomorrow is actually going to be my 3rd shot, and so far it's doing the job. But I also, like I've said, I've been sober, so I no longer have those like munchies bothering me every single day and night. But I've noticed since being sober and also taking semaglutide, I'm able to have things like this. You guys saw me when I hauled this. They are sour cream and onion corn puffs, and I love them. They're so good. But I'm able to enjoy a few and then move on with my day. Food is not like consuming my mind anymore. Like I no longer have like food noise. No, things aren't perfect. I would say Wednesday I was the hungriest. I don't really know what that was about. It wasn't like physical hunger. It was a lot of like head hunger. So the food noise does disappear. Sometimes it sneaks its little head in there, but thankfully like I get fuller faster now. It's just, I feel great. Honestly, I feel great. Like this is the very same bag that I hauled. And if it wasn't for the semaglutide, if it wasn't for me being sober, this bag would have been gone like night 2. It's just like little changes like that. I'm just like, okay, I'm feeling good. Cold water. I slept on it for a long time. All right, you guys, so it is that time where it's the end of my vlog. So we're gonna do some questions of the day. If you're not hungry, then why are you eating, girl? I can't. So I think they're talking about this clip. All right, you guys, I currently have some chicken in the air fryer, and now I'm just gonna come up with some concoction to go on the side. I'm currently not really hungry, so I was told though that I do need to eat. So I haven't ate all day. I've been awake for hours, at least like 6 hours. So when you're on semaglutide, sometimes you literally are not hungry. You have to like force yourself to eat. And I was told by the person who prescribes me semaglutide that I need to eat. I need to get in my protein. I need to get in my veggies. I know that I am over 400 pounds, but there are nutrients that I do need in my body. Would the Ozempic be worsening whatever was happening with your health before you started taking it? No, there has been no correlation whatsoever. Are we not going to talk about the fact that the camera for weigh-ins is always in the same spot every time? Yes, that's because I put my camera in the same spot every single time. Who is Valentine? Valentine is my girlfriend. Is it true that you just had precancerous cells and not actually cancer? I was diagnosed with actual cancer. The technical term for it is endometrial adenocarcinoma. I was at stage 1, grade 2. So it's cancer in the womb, which is uterine cancer. That is what I had and what I was diagnosed with. I had a stage, a grade. So what was happening was my cancer was traveling so far into the uterine wall that it was going into my muscles. It was not precancerous, it was actual cancer. So that's very much the reason why I've been having a lot of anxiety around the fact that my cancer could have spread, and thankfully it did not. This is unfortunately something that I'm gonna have to deal with for the rest of my life. Anyone can get cancer, but someone who has had cancer before, it's easier for it to happen again. Anyways, I'm going to end this video. I hope that you guys did enjoy it, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.